Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, what do I mean by live for those of you that are maybe new to these videos? What I mean is that this is not a situation where I've already recorded everything and now I'm coming back and doing a trade recap or some sort of post commentary or voiceover. Nothing like that. I'm recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time. So if you want raw emotions, raw thoughts, raw reactions, you will get that here. But to honor your time and respect your time, if you want a nicely scripted video, nicely edited video, you will not be getting that here. But if you just want kind of a nitty-gritty, dirty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then you'll find that here. So market opens up in about 3 minutes. I'll go ahead and pause for now, and I'll see you back at the open. All right, the market's just opened up. I'm watching Tesla out of the opening gates. And now just letting this first minute play out here. Let's see what it wants to do. Go check on Riot right now. Very, very jumpy. Let's see, what is that? 40-50 flush point. But all of a sudden this thing is just making quite the move up. What is that on Tesla? Tesla 717.50, 717.50. All right. So getting some trigger points thrown out there, but it's just a question of are they going to be triggered? And right now, not looking so. Yeah, wow. Well, everything's just bouncing right now. HOG. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video for now, and I'll keep a look around. But as of now, yeah, there's some interesting things out there, but just no triggers have really gone off, no confirmation. So I'll go ahead and pause, and if I find something, I'll get the video going. Okay, watching Tesla here, going to get in there at 723. Took out 100 at, oh, whoops. Wanted a little bit lower than what I got those out at. See if we can get these down below 722. There we go. That's better. Let's try to get these ones out down at 721. So still have 50 shares left if the Tesla wants to come down some more. There we go. Take another 25 off if it can get down to 720. Oh, come on now. Sitting right there we go. Get down through 720. There we go. Took another 25 off there. Fantastic. And all out there for $370. Awesome. Good opening trade there. Let's head on over to Riot. let's see, what is that? 40, yeah, 65-ish. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, 4065. Get that. Riot update 4065 flush point 1 minute. Feeling great about Tesla because Tesla is bouncing. So got out, I guess not at the exact bottom, but feeling good about that. All right, well, let's see. We're 5 minutes in, up $370, but 41 might be a better spot. I'm going to hop in there at 41. See if we can get this start to get moving. Took off 200 there to lighten up the load. So this could very well still be a losing trade. See if it wants to come back down, but that's why I took some off the position because I was waiting for it to break and it didn't. So once again, waiting for it to break down through basically this 40.80 mark. Although right now, not looking so good. So all out there for let's see, $208 loss. Well, I'm glad I lightened the load where I did, because again, I took out 200 shares for a small gain, but that was more of a risk management protocol. 718. Give Tesla another go. In at 718. Let's get the breakdown here. There we go. Okay, have 50 shares left. See if we can get this down to 715. Well, at this point, got 25 shares left, so let's just see if we can even get down through 715. Maybe I can get a little bit more. There we go. Oh, beautiful. I'll take that. And just like that, huge trade on that one. I don't even know. Well, not a huge trade. What, another 300 for, I'm not quite sure on the math. But I was up, what, 380 on it. Now I'm up 7. So was that about $400 on it? So Tesla has treated me very, very nicely. And now I'm up $589 on the day. And it's 9:38. So not even 10 minutes in. And one of my sayings I love, $500 a day keeps the day job away. And I'm well over that. Less than 10 minutes in and with a losing trade. But what really made the day was this one right here. Because I want to go over that and look at this thing. Just continued on up. So that loss could have been even bigger. But I got in, beautiful setup. Started to go in my favor, but what did I do? I ultimately just took off some profits. They weren't big profits, but at that point, it wasn't about the profits. It was about, I'm not quite sure if I'm right here anymore. So you know what? Let me manage my risk by shrinking my position size. Because again, I wanted to keep some position in there because I could have been wrong, right? Maybe I was overreacting. Maybe this thing was ultimately still going to go in my favor. Everything would have been okay. But at the time, I didn't know that. So that's why, all right, let me lighten up the load. and let's just see what happens. Because maybe I hope I'm wrong, right? But in this situation, I happen to be right. Because yeah, as you can see, this thing has just continued to move upwards. But when I took that loss, I was able to, yeah, I mean, it was still a loss, but it wasn't as big as it would have been had I still had full position size. So if you're ever just not sure, just lighten the load a little bit. Because again, maybe you're overacting. Maybe I shouldn't have felt the way I did. Now in this situation, I clearly, my instincts were right. They were spot on, because look at this thing, continuing to go upwards. But at that time, it was just a situation of, I'm not quite sure. I don't feel good about it. Let me just lighten the load. And I'm glad I did. And I'm glad I acted fast in terms of just cutting the loss, because that allowed me to what? To see Tesla again and say, oh, wow, Tesla's still looking good. Let's do it again. And then as you saw there, Tesla has completely saved the day. Not only recuperated that $208 in losses, but has now propelled me to even more than where I was before I had been in that spot. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up with that. I mean, I'm more than happy with that for 10 minutes. And, and with my be done in 30 approach, for those of you that are maybe not aware of that, I do trading as a side hustle because for freedom of time. I get it. Some people do it because they want a Rolex watch and a private jet, and that's cool. I want you to get your jet. Go for it. For me, as a father of 4 kids, I want to do it for freedom of time. I want to be able to use my time the way I see fit. And you know what? If I can make $500 in 8 minutes, I'll take the 589 with commissions. Let's call it 550. If I can make more like 575, if I can make $575 in 8 minutes, I am more than happy with that. That's good with me. Now, is that going to get me a private jet? No, it's not. But I don't want a private jet. I just want to be able to have freedom of time. So that's why I do trading. So I like to do what's called the be done in 30 approach, where on average, every day I'm done within 30 minutes. Obviously here, I was done within 8. So I was well below average. Now, some days I'll go beyond 30 minutes. But like I said, average out to about 30 minutes a day. And if I can, walk away with this sort of money, I'm definitely more than happy with it. So that's kind of the context of where I'm coming from here. And then also, as far as these actual videos are concerned, big request from me. They're not the easiest things to make. I have to think for myself. I have to trade for myself. I have to think about what I'm going to say to you. I have to actually talk to you. I have to think about alerts that I'm going to make in the chat room. I have to make those alerts in the chat room. So in other words, there's a whole lot of stuff going on. And while these videos aren't impossible, they're difficult, but I will keep doing them as long as I know that they're worth my time. So from strictly a time management perspective, I just want to know, are they worth my time? If you're saying, yes, Clay, I enjoy them, they're worth your time, please keep making them, communicate that to me in 2 ways. Hit the like button, simple comment. It could be a thumbs up emoji. As simple as that. Hitting the like button, a simple emoji, and then that communicates to me to keep on doing these videos. And as long as I know that there's interest, then I have no problem doing them at all. All I ask is, like I said, you just do those couple things for me. So check out the channel also as a whole lot of different videos on the channel. Hopefully you like what you see enough to hit that subscribe button, as I would love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. But if nothing else, like I said, if you enjoy these, hit that like button, leave a simple comment down below. Remember, get out there, manage risk, and it's okay to be wrong, but just cut the loss, because as you see here, when you cut the loss, that frees up your time to go look at other things. And then you can also, as you saw here, get that loss back pretty quickly. But everybody take care. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.